Alright, welcome back to Randomized Insights. You may be thinking, is this gonna be the next part of the Odyssey? No. Because I felt like, I don't know, it apparently didn't seem to interest that many of the viewers. Maybe it's a little too early to say things like this, for the channel, of course. But I don't know, I'm just gonna drop it for a while, I think, and focus on, I don't know, talking about behind the scenes stuff more, focusing on the game a little more, stuff like that. As far as I remember, we did pretty well. We rang the second bell of awakening last time, and yeah, we can now enter Sense Fortress. What am I gonna talk about this time? I'm gonna, as I just established, talk about behind the scenes stuff again, and I'm hoping that it's not too bad that I reduced the scheduling for Randomized Insights a little from every week to every 2 weeks. The reason I did that is mainly because again, this channel is still in somewhat of a beginning phase, and yes, I've uploaded a few videos by now, and I recorded and I'm working on stuff. However, I don't want to take away the things I can actually talk about, and yeah, I want the videos on my channel to make sense, right? Not just entertainment. There has to be some sort of a logic behind them, a reason for them. That has never been my style, I guess. Which is also something I could actually talk about, since it's part of the channel, because it's me. I'm just gonna continue, go further into detail in a second. Okay, this seems doable. We can still lure them into a trap. Okay, or not, apparently. Apparently they don't care. Or the trap doesn't care. Yeah. I'm not a fan of content. And this may be confusing, I know. Mainly the wording content and what it has been reduced to, right? Even though there's not much I have published yet, I spent a lot of years in my life working on, you know, drawings, working on the worlds I'm creating, on the writing stuff, if it's details about the world, if it's story timelines, if it's the story itself, you know, just notes, stuff like this. In all of this work, I considered myself to be somewhat of an artist. And I mean, I also worked for a company now where I was an apprentice. And yes, still this company was basically creating commercials. But the company I was working at, they themselves also had an artistic approach to these things, and I think my most recent boss also considered himself to be somewhat of an artist. At least that's the way he approached his work. And I think a lot of people who produce, well, that's a problem. Content slash, whether it's films, whether it's games, whether it's videos, they somehow have an artistic approach. I mean, some people may don't, but I'm assuming a lot of people do think of themselves and their content in that way. However, in the society we live in, I feel like the word content has been reduced in value. And it's, I mean, there's also, you know, capitalism. I don't want to go into too much political criticism or stuff like that. But I mean, it's the stuff you know about yourself. I mean, everyone knows we are all living in the same world, and over the years, it has always, you know, grown into a direction where it's more about the quantity and not the quality of things. And it has been the same with YouTube, as it has been with probably Twitch. I don't know, I'm not that much into streaming myself. But also the big games, like, you know, Hollywood, Netflix, I don't know. The big producing parties, same thing. And we all notice it, and we're all bothered by it, because, you know, yeah, the quality is lacking. People complain about bad games, people complain about bad films or series, and that's just not a path I want to approach. So yes, technically what I'm producing is content, but I don't want to see it like that, and I hope that people will, you know, will accept less rather than worse, right? And so, yeah, so basically this is a way of justifying myself for not uploading as much as maybe other channels. I mean, even if it seems like that, especially for newer people on this channel, I'm not necessarily new to the game. I just kind of came back. I never went far in the first place back then, but I didn't intend to. And again, I never intended to be a content creator. Even less so an influencer. A word I despise, if I'm absolutely honest. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and I have a lot of YouTubers I think of as cool, but it always weirds me out if people talk about it as influencers, and that's a, you know, that's a socially accepted thing. We accept that the people we watch are called influencers, as if we would accept to, you know, say, yes, this person is influencing me. And I mean, yeah, of course, everything you consume influences you in some kind of way. But why do people on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, or Instagram in particular, why are they considered even more influential than other, you know, things? Okay, this derailed into more of philosophical questions way quicker than I anticipated to. I didn't anticipate it to be philosophical at all, to be honest. All I wanted to make is a point, which is I don't like the way people perceive content, the word content, and everything that comes with it. And I don't want to act in that manner. Entertainment? Yes. Art? Yes. Just something people can enjoy? Definitely. Content as in, oh, you gotta produce, you gotta produce, you gotta produce? No. Because I think that's nothing good. That's rather bad, if I'm perfectly honest. Somehow I feel like I forgot something over here. Well, I know I have to go down. The thing is it enough that we sent down a few of those balls? I'm not sure. I sent another one down there, just in case. Because for those of you who have played the game, which is probably many, haven't played the game. Wait. Okay. Whatever I wanted to say, it doesn't make any sense anymore. Down there is items. This is what I wanted to say, and you have to breach through the wall. But those of you who didn't know. And yes, I spoiled you. Ha, live with it. Yeah. But yeah, it's actually, I mean, yes, it is a way of justifying myself for not uploading as much as other people may. But at the same time, it's not, because I don't feel bad for it, because I feel like if I would force myself to produce more than I feel comfortable with, it would probably just be shitty stuff, right? No, nobody wants that. YouTube has enough videos as is, and that's exactly the point. I don't want to create more YouTube content. I want to create videos I always wanted to create, you know? If you look at projects like we've already been there. Wait, did I open the chest? Wait. Oh yeah, right. It was a mimic and I killed the guy and he was the mimic because randomizer. Yes, welcome back myself. Thank you, brain. Thank you. Okay, it wasn't enough. As you can see, it was indeed not enough, and we have to send stuff down here. Well, shit. Okay. But yeah, that's exactly why I stopped making YouTube videos back in the day. And back then it was just basically this. Like me recording, talking, like let's plays basically. That's what I did back then. And no, you're not gonna find them because I deleted them because they were never supposed to, you know, grow big or anything. It was just me, when I was younger, it was just me trying out stuff, you know, mainly editing and how does this YouTube thing work, you know? And I figured it out, and I eventually said, yeah, cool, now I know, bye-bye. But this time it's different, because this time I did not create this channel for that reason, or revived it. This time I had something in mind while doing so. And yeah, it is of course still in the finding phase, as I said multiple times. But what you can see, everything I uploaded so far has a... oh fuck, yeah, that was stupid. Has a point. For instance, of course, the magic videos were purely for entertainment. They're supposed to be funny, and I'm always hoping they are, because I don't know if you've tried yourself, but it's difficult actively trying, or not actively trying. I mean, if we play, we play, and we do and say stuff we think is funny. But yeah, that's not easy, you know, especially later in the editing phase. It's not easy to try to come up with things, yeah, that are supposed to be entertaining and funny. And of course, everyone has a different kind of humor. But yeah, that was still kind of the point of the whole thing. Okay. I'm not sure if we did that earlier. Was there an item down there? I think so. I think I'm gonna go down there. But yeah. Then we have the We Who Are About to Die video. Which is also, you know, it also has a point, of course. And it is, you know, show people the game. Because many may not know it.
I am Logan. I am
Yeah. Hey, Logan. I don't think I have a key. I have! Oh, it was the master key. Cool.
Oh, heaven. But I must speak.
Yeah, I don't want to face you here. That's kind of a bad spot. You're gonna be at the filing screen anyway. We're gonna kill you there. I don't know what your problem is. You shouldn't be here, as far as I'm concerned. But you are. Yippee-yi-yay. Also, now that I think of it, Oh no, firstly we're gonna get the bonfire. Yeah, and then we can go down. Because I say so. Because that's the way I want to approach it. Right now, at this very moment. Oh, and we didn't take that item as well. But yeah, the We Who Are About to Die video, yeah, it's about just giving this game, you know, a platform, because I like it. I found it. It's pretty niche, so I mean, there's always gonna be different YouTubers who made videos about this game, but it's obviously with that kind of game, probably not everybody, because it's again very niche. But yeah, I always wanted to do these kinds of videos where you just show cool games to people which they might not know, rather than, I don't know, Resident Evil 4. I could have made videos about that game, but okay, that was too slow. Don't get me wrong, it was a tough one. I just recently, you may also gave you your awards on Steam to different games. It was a tough one because I have a few issues with Baldur's Gate, but it obviously was a healthy direction for gaming overall. And technically, I suppose it should be Game of the Year. My issues with Baldur's Gate are mainly story-based, but that's nothing the developers... That's not the developers' fault, because it's based on D&D. I never liked D&D, especially not the world. Don't want to get into it. Anyway, great game, deserves the Game of the Year. But for me personally, it was actually Resident Evil 4. I never played Resident Evil before the remakes. And I think it's a good thing, because I played the first remake. Like Resident Evil Biohazard, just Resident Evil I think it's called, I don't know. HD, yeah, HD, that was it. And I hated it. You can watch or you read my review if you want. Some people found it amusing. But yeah, I don't think Resident Evil 1 is fun. Don't know why so many people do. But they're entitled to their opinion, so am I. But yeah, the remakes from 2, 3 to 4, amazing. And the fourth one, best game I played in very many years. Played it so many times. Even tried a 100% run, but then the DLC came out and I kind of gave up because... I mean, I'm gonna play the DLC, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try the 100% any longer. Anyway, I derailed. I massively derailed from my original topic. But yeah, I could have made videos on that about those games. But then I thought, why? Right? So many people do so. And again, I'm trying to have a reason for the videos I make. And it shouldn't just be content. It should serve some kind of a purpose. And yes, obviously entertainment is a purpose. And I mean, I can quickly make some advertisement for my Patreon, because I implemented it here, which I think is ridiculous, and I wouldn't say anyone would be willing to pay that much, at least not now, and I'm not expecting people to. However, technically you could influence videos. If you really wanted me to make a video for Baldur's Gate, for Resident Evil, you could technically, you know, pick that tier and make a suggestion. I think I made a disclaimer where it's obviously it has to be a game which is allowed on YouTube, obviously, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's kind of a... I mean, if a lot of people would comment and say, hey, could you make a video on this and that game, I would also consider it, right? But obviously that's way too soon. And I don't know if this channel will ever reach that many people. But at this point, at this stage of the channel, I just don't think it's neither a smart move nor a relevant one, because again, like, if you want to see Baldur's Gate, there are so many YouTubers making videos about Baldur's Gate, so why should I do something like that? I would probably only... I'm planning on making a video about Cyberpunk, for instance. But this one will have a very different nature. It's not just, hey, look at Cyberpunk. Do you know the game called Cyberpunk? Of course you do. Everybody does, right? That wouldn't make any sense. No, that's gonna be a very different one, but I don't want to go into it right now, because that would kind of spoil the video idea. Anyway, I think I made myself clear by now. Again, the videos I want to make, they should not just be videos which are present because I can, right? Obviously, that's also a big part of creating, but they should also have something or something of value to them. And yeah, obviously it's always harder to make these kinds of videos, because again, for instance, the magic videos, it's a lot of work to edit them in the way I did. And videos like the We Who Are About to Die, which there will be a second one very soon, or not about this game, but a similar video, I mean. They just require, first of all, you have to play the game, get the footage you need, then you have to kind of script or know what you want to say, so that's gonna take some time. Then you have to edit it in the way that everything you recorded and said makes any sense. And yeah. But I rather take my time trying to do this as well as possible, all of these steps. Yeah, rather than just make it quick, just so I have a regular or fast upload schedule. Which I'm also myself not a fan of. I mean, I would be very interested in how other people would see this kind of topic. If anybody wants to share. I mean, I know my viewer base at this moment is still very slim. But any one of you who's watching is appreciated. I would really be interested in how other people perceive this, because that's obviously my personal view on things. But for instance, I'm actually often disappointed to get the same videos all over again, right? And nothing new. And it's the same with YouTube, it's the same with, yeah, like I said, it can be Hollywood. So many things I just don't watch anymore, unlike I used to, because it's just the same. It's just, I've seen it, and then again, it's often not even good anymore. You know, even if you have seen, you know, there can be multiple things of the same, and they can still be good. It's possible. But not if you, I don't know, stop caring about what you actually make. I know this is, all of this is quite philosophical, but yeah, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, again, this particular project serves the purpose. My tongue is getting destroyed. It's late. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, it serves the purpose of informing about myself, about what the channel is doing, what I am doing, and yeah. Instead of just, talking, like a solo podcast, which I think of as rather boring. I don't know. I personally enjoy podcasts, but usually only if it's multiple people, because then it's an actual conversation. If it's just one guy, one girl talking, I don't know. I would like to have some additional things, but that's also me being ADHD, I need stimulation, I need something happening. And so I thought, okay, what could I do? And again, what isn't overused? So what would I like to see? And I personally thought there is not enough randomizer on the platform of YouTube. I know there are a few streamers who have also uploaded on YouTube, but I don't know. Me personally, I would have loved to see more randomizer, so I thought, perfect. We've played Dark Souls a lot, and now that I'm further into it, as you can hopefully tell, I'm not as bad anymore. Perfect. There we go. Got a project. And yeah, the frequency, again, goes with what I have to tell at the moment, because it's about information, mainly. And this randomizer entertainment part is also part of it, but it's not its intention, so... Oh no. Oh, lucky me. So, at the moment, I got the most important information parts out early. And I thought, okay, before it's multiple episodes of me just playing and focusing on the game and nothing else, no information, no talking, nothing, let's just reduce the amount of videos a little. So yeah, that is that. And if, let's say, things are getting faster, what the fuck, okay. So if I produce more, and if more is happening, I would maybe increase the rate of uploads again. Yeah, to match that situation. Fuck! Yeah, okay, we survived, that matters. That's what matters. I remember a time where I struggled in, casual with this fortress. And I'm imagining a lot of people know what I'm talking about. Oh well. But yeah. I know I kind of dragged out the topic. Well, yeah, that's also part of me. That's also gonna be part of this channel. If I talk a lot. That's just me. That is just me. Go. Did we kill the dude over here? Or did he... Okay, I think he fell down by himself. Alright. But yeah, so much for that. And yeah. Now that I established that, I think I can move on to, to the parts which it's about, as I just said. And I can mainly talk... See, that's the nice part of having it reduced upload rate, because now I can actually talk about more things I did, or I am still doing. And yeah, I already hinted that I indeed I already recorded all of the footage I need. And all that is left is my scripted voiceover, basically, and yeah, the final edit, which is thankfully a little easier than editing the magic videos. For we who are about to die like videos, the main effort is just getting the footage, the right footage. But yeah, I'm planning to release it next week. No promises. Never promises. Never promises. But that's my plan. And yeah, it's gonna be another. Do you know this game called? But I think I'm gonna rename it into just I want to talk about blah blah blah, because yeah. I don't know. Do you know this game called blah blah blah? I don't know, it's just a little too long. Not as catchy, I think. So, I thought, let's change it. What am I doing, by the way? I kind of lost it. I mean, I know I lost it, but that's not what I meant. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do this. Well, I didn't need to do that. Yeah, it's late. Reverse. Yeah, that's why I didn't need to do that. Anyway, we have it now. You understand? Good. Okay, so yeah, that's the probably most imminent project I'm working on. There's another one, but it's taking longer than I expected, so I kind of, I didn't put it aside. I just decided to make something else alongside. Because I could. And yeah, so I have something else in the meantime, which I could also release. But, aside that, the main part, or the stuff I did over the last 2 weeks, actually, is I wrote a lot. Because I know there's still not a single video on my second channel, which is called RedRaven Dreams, and it's linked on my channel if you want to have a look at it. I know it's empty as for now, but no matter. And even if the first video is finished and released, it's probably gonna be a long while until the second one will arrive, and that is fine, because that's why it's another channel. Because this is basically the foundation of my own studio. I'm writing stories, and I want to not just create, again, content, but also stories. I want to release the stories I'm working on. And as for now, all of this is based on a pen and paper roleplay game, which I'm developing. Have been for almost 10 years. As for now, if you're listening to this, don't bother Googling, because you won't find anything, except for maybe, I don't think Google or YouTube will bring you to this channel, but yeah, maybe. I mean, there's no search, no keyword to look for, so don't bother. There's nothing yet, but the first video will come on my second channel. But those will be actual stories, told stories. I'm gonna try to underline them visually with drawings of my own, but that's a lot of work. I have do a lot of drawing, I have a lot of scripting to do, and I already started writing the script. I'm going to do the first drawings, but these things just take time, especially if you're doing them all by yourself. And eventually, that's actually part of my bigger picture, part of my dream, is that, you know, if those stories are out there, and if people enjoy them, maybe someday I won't be alone. And I will have people who can actually, you know, produce them alongside me. That would be my dream. But yeah, first of all, I have to set a start. And I'm definitely gonna advertise the first video once it's out, but that's why the upload rate on my second channel is gonna be very, very low. And it's also... Wait, I should probably firstly look at what he actually has before I eat stuff.
You think... Yeah. So,
Yes. Proud Knight. How much does you... Oh, wait a minute. I have a Proud Knight. I can check. Okay, we have 5,400. So, if I... Brave Warrior... Proud Knight. Use item. Yes. See? Not worth it. I mean, we could, but it would be no different.
what is it?
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. Yeah, take those. That's not worth it. I think we have a guy who sells them cheaper. That is worth it. And I think we actually found another one along the way. I just wasn't paying attention because I was talking. That's also kind of worth it. Ooh, he has them multiple times. Okay, maybe that's a little overkill. Cancel. Let's go with like, I don't know. Maybe 10, maybe 20. Let's go with 20. I don't know when I'll be back, but that's actually a good. Ooh. Okay, he only has one. I thought he had them infinitely. That would have been amazing. That is... Ooh, okay, yeah. You're gonna stay alive. You can stay alive, my guy. Let's take 20. Nice, but no use for us. We could take that one for now. We should be able to wield it, and it's better than what we got, I think. I don't know how many arrows we have as for now. Yeah, that doesn't look... I mean... Ooh, 15,000. Oof, that's an oof, but it's the best ring in the game.
Go along, try and make
what do I
me
have equipped?
And I should know.
Hey. Let me see. We have Havel. Yeah, come on. I mean, we have it, right? Don't judge me. We have it. We've got it. 10,000. We need a little more. There we go. Okay, that was maybe a little overkill.
Still alive? Anything?
Yeah, I know it's mean because I'm skipping, but well. By the way, channel recommendation, because I was just thinking about the Viva la Dirt sketches. If you don't know them, watch them. They make fun videos and high quality, actually. Pretty envious of their locations, actually, because they have beautiful filming locations for their sketches. You know what? Wait. Oh, that's too expensive. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay, maybe that's too much. I don't think we're ever gonna need more than 40, so I'm just gonna take all of those. I'm just gonna... 30, that's also quite a lot. And you know what? Heavy bolt. You have 3 times heavy bolt. That does not make any sense. Anyway. Feather arrows. Do a lot of damage. I'm gonna take them. Okay.
There you go, another brave soul.
Oh, yeah.
Soon you shall see.
Another brave soul. Okay. Back to topic. Do you remember? Because this time I do. I'm working on myself. Notice anything? Because I know that I was talking about my second channel and its upload rate. But it's perfectly fine if it's very rare that something's gonna happen on this channel, because I'm actually trying to very carefully produce quality content for that one. And it's also gonna be content which isn't content. I'm boldly gonna claim it's art. Yes, it's my claim because it's mine. If you don't agree, you can, I don't know, watch something else. It's mine. Fuck off. No, but seriously, yeah, that's the plan for the second channel. And I don't know, if it would advance, it would be actually the foundation of a company. But for now, it's just one dude trying to fulfill his dream, which is perfectly fine. For me at least. And yeah, that is what I have been working on, because again, it is based on a pen and paper roleplay book. Like, once I completed that, I will actually publish it so people can play with that world and the characters in that world and everything I've made so far, which is maps, which is, I don't know, designs of the game itself, obviously, the world, I don't know, stuff. We're gonna see it soon enough. Until then, I'm just gonna talk about it, because I don't like uploading unfinished stuff. And yes, I'm aware that I just did stupid things. I'm just trying to talk over them so nobody notices. This is not weirdly recorded with me not being present. No, I'm very aware that I just fucked up. Thanks. Yeah. And yeah, I wrote a lot because I'm soon gonna start a campaign, a basically early closed beta campaign with close friends, which is basically what I have been doing for over the last almost decade. So it always has been friends to test the things I do, basically. If they're fun to play, if they work, if they like the world and everything, you know. And so far they did, so I'm pretty confident that other people will as well. But yeah. I spend a lot of time, you know, writing parts of that rule work, spend a lot of time rebalancing skills for the character creation. I don't know, I could go into detail, but I'm assuming for now that it would probably bore people, so I'm only gonna go into detail if anybody asks. But yeah. Yeah, and I'm actually quite proud because I spend a lot of hours doing that, and again, all of this is kind of, why am I doing this? I mean, I don't know. It's not Solaire, but well, now he's present. Who do you have, actually? I didn't pay any attention. Oh, it's just a gargoyle. Yeah, well, we didn't really need help, I assume, but... Hey! Iron Tarkus? Sup? Wanna bash some gargoyle? No, you're probably expecting someone else, but nope. Today, this is what we're gonna get. Oh wow. That was one hit. Jesus. Damn! The damage, guys, the damage! Yeah, we definitely did not need help. Oh wow. I'm still getting hit. Another Firekeeper soul. Jesus. Getting tons of that. Bye-bye. Let's go to the best city in the world. Well, not anymore, because everyone's dead. But I'm guessing it used to be. At least lore-wise. Not that the present game is, you know, accurate in any way or form to the lore of Dark Souls, well. Ta-da! Oh yeah, but yeah, now you know. That's the things I did. So I did some recording, I did a lot of writing, I did a lot of stat balancing. I created a character with one of my friends. I did not start painting pictures for the first video of RedRaven Dreams yet, which I wanted to do today, but there wasn't time for it. Yeah. Whoops. And I also started the layout for a second video, but then I noticed, oh, this is gonna take some time. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna kind of focus on another one, which I am hopefully able to release soon. So yeah, what did you do? What did you do with your time? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I think what I wanted to say earlier, before I got confused, which happens a lot, was, again, I'm pretty new to being kind of self-employed and, you know, in charge of my own destiny, but I like it. I feel like this is how things should be. For pretty much anyone, I guess, but yeah. Maybe other people like it, being, you know, employed in big companies. I certainly don't, but I respect if other people are. Hello!
Welcome to the very auspicious. I pray.
Yes, very interesting. All I need you for is that, because we have a lot of them, right? Like, another one, and another one, and I'm not sure if we okay, no, that was it, but I think that was good. And we have a lot of souls. Ba-ba-doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna consume stuff. Okay. Let's see how far we can get. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, how much did we actually need? I keep forgetting. Okay, wait. As far as I'm concerned, we do have the Lord Vessel, which means we should be able to warp. Yes. Undead Parish. That was Andre, wasn't it? Right? I hope so. Yes. Very good. Very good. Because now we can just have a look. Right, Andre?
Well, hello again.
Working hard or hardly working, eh?
Doing all right. Need anything forged?
Reinforced weapons. No, that's not what we need. We need to purchase stuff. 46. Okay, so we still need a little bit more. Probably shouldn't have bought the sword. Well, yeah, whatever. By the way, did I equip the ring? No, I didn't. I bought it, and then I didn't use it. How stupid is that? There we go. So. I think this is legitimately, like, objectively the best ring in the game. You can be outraged if this information is wrong. And yeah, good luck with that. So, what am I doing? Yeah, I need souls. Right. This is not going to be enough. Well, let's just have a look. 4,000. Not great, but let's have a look. So, strength 2. We need 4 more. 4 more. And then we can buy and wield the hammer. Right? And I'm assuming this is pretty much gonna take care of this run. I hope so. If we're not, I don't know. Oh yeah, I think there's one essential part, which is the 4 kings. And one can be very, very unlucky with the 4 kings. Because as far as I'm concerned, every single one of them is singularly generated. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we don't necessarily have to fight them. If we get all of the souls before we even fight them, because they don't need to have that item. It's totally randomized, so yeah, who knows? I'm just thinking, until then, we're probably just gonna continue our path, I'm guessing. I think that's the kind of best course of action. What do you think? I think so. I think so. But what we can do is, let's have a look at the new weapon. Oh, that one is even better. But it's probably heavy, isn't it? 40 C. I mean, yeah, obviously we improved that one. Wait, where's the sword we bought? Ah, here. Yeah, the stone greatsword is better. Should we even upgrade it? Probably better to just wait for the demon greathammer. Ah, decisions. Let's just test it, huh? I mean, it's also just good for the gameplay, you know, for the entertaining and stimulating part, to just have a little bit of change, right? Okay, yeah, I already hate it. No, we're gonna stick with that one. Where are you? There you are. Forget that this conversation ever happened. Anor Londo. So let's have a look. What are we about to face? Is that a pinwheel? Yeah, I think it's a pinwheel. That isn't necessarily scary, but it is a beautiful design for a game that old. It's very beautiful. Always a good sight. I don't know why I'm so doodly today. I like it. Maybe because I'm just very tired. I'm actually it's late. It's like almost 2 a.m. When I'm recording. And I am pretty tired. But we're gonna kill this dude. And I think, ooh, no. That was a German part. Yes. Sarah, I've gotten a little German, didn't I? Yeah. Sorry about that. Happens. Sadly, that is a native part of mine, which I'm not able to remove completely. I know it sucks. I would love to, but I can't. I just can't. I have to accept this part of myself. Yeah, I know. I'm being overly dramatic. Let me be that way, okay? I can cut me some slacks once in a while, okay? Okay. Yeah. I think this settles it. Or should we go a little further? I'm not sure. So I always keep the timer a little beneath the actual limit, because I'm trying to stay beneath an hour for each episode. But sometimes I know myself, and I know that it is easy for me to get lost in thought, get lost in what's happening, like being... Ooh, that was close. Dragged into the game and everything, and so I always set the timer to a little less than an hour. In case I forget time. Oh boy. Please don't. Oh, I hate your timing. Okay. I know, my timing is the one that needs working. But I'm gonna blame you. Okay. But I think this settles it for this episode, because my timer just ran out. And I hope I said something interesting today. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a best of soon. I think I said 10 episodes. Yeah, well, let's see. After 10 episodes, I'm gonna make a best of just to for the entertaining parts, you know, where I'm stupid or funny. And that is for people who don't care about my blabbering. Yeah? So everyone is satisfied. Good. But now I'm gonna say bye-bye because time ran out. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Randomized Insights. And if you're watching this as late as I'm recording, what are you doing? Go to sleep. I will do that as well soon. Good night. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed watching that video, I would highly appreciate it if you let me know by a like, dislike, or the comments. And if you want to support my channel, you should check out my Patreon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.